In this position, Stockfish 15 finds one of the most heinous endgame ideas I've ever seen. And this is why it made it to 4,000 elo. It starts to trade pawns, which is stupid, because the more pawns it trades, it's in an endgame, right? So it's obviously going to be a draw. Then it allows white to get this strong anchor. What on earth is Stockfish doing? Stupid? Like, hello? Knight A6, like, where are you going? You're gonna lose that pawn too. Why are you pushing? To where? Your pawns can't go anywhere. Okay, you take d4, take a4. I mean, this pawn is obviously gonna die, right? The knight's just gonna come back. Bishop b3, okay, the knight should return. All right, the knight doesn't return. Now we have d4, fine, rook e8 check. And in this position, obviously, Fat Fritz was like, nice, I made the draw. I mean, there's absolutely nothing here, except there is something here. What Fat Fritz had not realized is, when all of the maximum moves of the position are played, which is this, Black is winning. Why? Because White has no moves. The king cannot cross to the center. The knight is completely stuck. The bishop can only move between b5 and e8, which is the equivalent of taking a shuttle that takes you to the airport in a loop. It's basically taking a shuttle around the airport terminals, not getting on a flight, and not going back home to your family, okay? You just stuck in the airport loop. There is nothing you can do here with white. You can also play f8, that just loses a pawn. What the heck? Stockfish freezes the computer, rotates around. By the way, if you are wondering why this pawn did not get taken, knight d7, bishop b3, it's because it would have been, the knight is trapped. This is nuts, completely nuts. And ultimately, that's what happens. Because bishop f8, the timely move, knight cannot come out, the knight dies, and I got news for you. This is still almost a draw. But Black finds a way to win the pawn, guard its only remaining pawn on a dark square. And that's the end of the game. Because Black goes here, the b4 pawn survives, that means the c pawn falls, and this is a winning endgame, because what you do is you dance, and you dance, and when you dance, and when you dance, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to push that pawn finally. You're going to be able to push that pawn. There is absolutely no defense here. The pawn is escorted to the end of the board by the king, the knight, and the bishop. And you go knight a3, and you go b1 queen, and you're gonna. And by the way, you might ask why this was not played, because Stockfish knows how to mate with bishop and a knight. You might not. That's not even an insult. Like, it's a very hard checkmate, but Stockfish does. And instead of that, White just goes out with a bang and gets mated, and